Sorry, y'all. I should probably, oh, and it's blurry. I probably should have done this before, huh? I didn't think this through. I don't think anyone's going to join for a while, so it's fine. Okay. All right. Hey, y'all. It's me. I just randomly decided to go live because I just need to do better at getting online. So maybe if I go live more often, it'll help me to not be so bad at it when I do it. Because usually it's pretty tragic when I go live. So hopefully, if I do it more often, I'll get a little better at it. I don't know, or I can get worse. We'll see. Um, I hope that you can hear me okay. I do have my mic on today just to test it out. But anyway, hey, looks like a couple people are actually on, so thank you guys for joining. Um, hey, girl, hey. So what I'm going to do today is next month I am doing a couple of classes at the So Whatever studio, Lauren's studio over in Illinois, and so I am working. I'm making another one of the bags that we're going to actually be making in class. And so I just thought I'd go live while I work on it, just to talk about it a little bit and just to do it. I don't know, but so what it is we're calling it the remix weekend, and that's because I'm taking one of my patterns and I'm kind of one thing that I love to do is to modify bags to make them look like a new bag. So I'm taking my not today pattern that looks like this. It has a flap. Hey, baby. Nothing much. Daddy's home. I didn't even hear him walk in. Um, on it, and I'm removing the flap. I love a designer bag. I don't like designer bag prices, but I love a designer bag. And so I don't know if you've heard of the Louis Vuitton. It's the Neverfull. The Neverfull is the really big one, and then they have a Neverfull BB, which is like a smaller version of it. And one of my friends, Catherine, got it. And when I saw her walk in with it, I was like, "Oh my god, I am in love! I absolutely love that bag. It's so cute." And so I was like, I would love to make a dupe of that bag, but I didn't see a pattern out already like it, and I didn't want to make a whole nother pattern. So I was like, I bet I can take this because the shape, the way that it's made is a little bit different. The Neverfull doesn't have a gusset; it's just kind of like a front and a back tubular bag with the bottom, but the shape is very similar. So I was like, I bet I can do it with this, and so that's what I am working on. I made one already. The one that Louis Vuitton has the handle just like the big Neverfull, but I'm all about incorporating hardware and using hardware like that you wouldn't normally use. So I am adding handles to it. This is what I've done so far. Last night I decided that I wanted to do some quilting, and so this is what's going on so far. I've quilted this up, and this is the hardware that we're going to be adding. I just used a couple of bridges to attach the handle to it. I actually made a video of me doing that earlier today, so I'll post it tomorrow. But now I'm just going to sew, and I just thought, why not do it on camera? I feel like the camera is a little bit far away, so I'm going to take me out of the picture and just get closer to the machine as I sew. I think that's probably the best way to do it, right? Y'all tell me what you think I should do. Like I said, I don't go live a lot, so I'm not. This is a learning process for me. I don't even know if that's close enough, if I should get a little closer. What do you guys think? All right. Is that close enough, or should I get a little bit closer? I can't really see. Mm-hmm. Is this cool? I'm gonna just start sewing, and then y'all, I'll check out the comments, and y'all tell me if I need to adjust the camera or whatever I need to do. Okay. Okay, so I've already quilted this last night just because I just, I don't know. I got into a mood sewing last night. I was watching somebody live on TikTok and it got me motivated. I was tired, but I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this out of the way. So I went ahead and quilted. It's only 3 pieces to make this bag. So I quilted the main part and the 2 sides. I have cut out, what did I get on here? I have cut out the, I think I got, I did some edge paint earlier. Yep, a little bit of that got on it. It came right out. Okay, so I've decided that because the Louis Vuitton Neverfull is a reversible bag. So because of that, I am going to be using vinyl for my lining, and I wanted one that had a little bit of a thickness, so I went ahead and chose this. It's pretty nice size. It's probably about not 1 millimeter thick, and I also added Decaville light on the back as well. So it's gonna be nice. For this, I believe it's Pellon, the foam. I use that to do the quilting. All right, so let's bust this out really quick. I need to put my label on here, but I also want to see how far down I need to put it. I guess I'll put it right underneath my handle. So I guess I'll get that out of the way really quick. Actually, I'll do my lining first. I just feel like I need to sew something, so I'll start with my lining. I'm just going to place it right sides together. I did not mark my midpoints, so I'm going to do that really quick. I am sewing on this is my Yamata. It's a 1341 cylinder arm walking foot. It's my baby. It's the only machine that I own, so I sew absolutely everything on it. All right, I'm just going to place these right sides touching. So you know when you quilt, it will make the bag shrink a little bit. Well, that's what happened last night, and what I did was I just took this when I finished and used it as a guideline to trace my lining. So I hope that everything fits because, yeah, it's not the actual pattern piece. It's just, you know me. I don't get too technical when it comes to sewing. I feel like sometimes we overthink things. So, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it works. If it isn't exactly right, I'll be able to work it out. It's all good. I'm super excited to make this bag, y'all. So I love the way quilting looks, but I just never take the time to do it. I've done it like maybe 2 or 3 times since I've started bag making. Like I really just don't do it, although I love the look of it. And then last night, I was just thinking about this bag and whatever, and I said to myself, Rayvon, what if you just added the quilting to the material that you have? So this is what I have that I use. And so it has the chains that are already in the shape. And because I'm lazy, I don't like to draw the lines. So that's probably why I don't do a lot of quilting. I was like, I'll just sew right on top of the lines. And that's what I did. I didn't draw anything. I just put I put the foam on the back, laid it down, and I just started sewing on the chains. And it was just perfect. So have you guys ever quilted on something that had a pattern, a print? I mean, I've never done that. I've only quilted on, a solid colored material. I've never done it on a print. I've seen it done before. I just haven't done it before. And it looks really good. Like, I feel like that's going to be my new thing. You're going to be like, Rivon, you can stop now. No, never. Everything's have a coat on it. She said lazy. That's to work smarter, not harder. That's a good way of putting it. Whatever we're going to call it, that's what I like to do. I like to make it as easy as possible. I know I love to staple, but I can't. I ran out of staples, so I purchased some more. It's for that stapler that's super tiny, like an eighth of an inch. It's magical. I love it so much. But I purchased the replacement staples, and I don't know how to put them in. So until I can take the time to figure that out, I don't have my stapler, and I'm kind of upset about it. I'll have to get Dave up here. I'm very heavy-handed, and I wind up breaking the things is what it is when I try to figure it out. So I have to get him up here to figure it out and show me, and then I'll be able to do it next time. Hello, everybody. Hey, so happy to be here. I'm happy to have you here. Yes, girl, bring your stapler. I'm so excited that you're going to be there. Miss Keena. I ran into her just a little while ago. She was at the, which one was it? I've had so many trips the last couple of weeks. I'm having a hard time remembering. I saw her at the So Bestie event in Vegas a couple of weeks ago, but she couldn't stay. So we just chopped it up a little bit, and then she headed out, and now she's going to be going to the Sew Whatever studio next month. So I'm super excited that we'll actually have time to hang out. So I'm sure most of you are familiar with the Sew Whatever studio. I'll go ahead and talk about it a little bit just because it's coming up. Lauren Mormino, she has her studio now, and she does, I think she has started doing classes, like her own classes, pretty more frequently, if I'm not mistaken. And then she also lets teachers apply to teach classes there. And what's really cool about it is that you get to have a couple of days to be there. So it's not rushed, like when we go to an event and, you know, we have anywhere from 2.5 to 4 hours to work on something and complete it. It can get a little frantic. I love her events because we have 2 whole days. So we get to plan a couple of different things to do. So I'm going to start at a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance, and then I'm going to increase it to about, I'll probably increase it to about 1/2 of an inch. I usually do more than 1/2, but because this bag is going to be reversible, I don't want to go too crazy with it. So I'm going to go up to about 3/8 of an inch, actually. But yes, so her classes are amazing because you get to have 2 days to hang out. And I don't know if you've seen her studio. If you go to her YouTube channel or her Facebook page, you'll be able to find some footage. Her studio is so pretty. Like, oh my God, it's amazing. She has, I want to say, I may not be all the way correct, so don't quote me, but I want to say she has between, I think she has about 13 or 14 in industrial machines. And then she has one that is a cylinder arm like this. And those are the machines that we get to sew on for the classes. So that's really cool for anybody who does not have an industrial machine and just kind of want to see what it's like to sew on something like that. I'm not even going to increase it to 3/8 of an inch, really, like, because I want it to be about the same size. Yeah, so if you are interested in, having a chance to sew on an industrial machine before you actually go out and buy one, it's a great opportunity to do so at one of her events. And like I said, she has a few of them, so you'll be able to, even if you can't make mine, you'll be able to make your way over there at some point, hopefully. Lauren is super sweet. It's always a pleasure when I see her. Most of you know. But yeah, so that's what's going on. I have that coming up at the Sew Whatever studio. And like I said, we're going to be making this bag. We're going to be doing a couple of fun things. Another thing I like to do is to use scraps to create a bag, like cut little different size strips of vinyl. So I'm going to be bringing some Love Lola vinyl for everyone to cut up however they would like, and then we're going to make some panels. I like to make panels like that and just have them on deck for whenever a pattern comes out, and I just feel like, oh my God, that would be so cool with that pattern that I made up with that panel that I made over there. So we got a couple of fun things planned. Lauren is actually, we're going to go live tomorrow together to talk more about it. So today actually isn't really to talk about that. It's more so for me to I just wanted to go live while I sewed. Thank you for reminding me. Are you going to see the list of items? Chris, hey. Yes. If you are going to this event, if you have not been sent a link for the Facebook group for people that are attending, please shoot me a message on Facebook so that I can get you added. But as of right now, all you really need to bring are your, like, the things that you like to use when you're sewing. Because at first I wasn't going to, at first I was only going to do the hardware kits and let you guys cut out your vinyl beforehand. But I decided to go ahead and bring this vinyl that I use just because it came out so pretty with the quilting. So I'm going to bring this and we're going to quilt it in class and then use it to make this bag. The link didn't work for me. She said, I hate cutting. Don't we all, friend? Don't we all? It's the worst. When I have to do kids, like, oh my gosh, when I went to Sew Magical, oh my God, it is exhausting. Anybody who does kits, you already know, like, that's hard work. Cutting 40 of the pattern and then 40 of tracing, it's a lot. But anyway, yeah, I figured, you know what? They're coming all that way to hang out with me. Let me go ahead and do the work for them. And plus, it just was so pretty. Like I said, I hadn't planned on it. I was only going to do the hardware kits. But after I saw it last night, I was like, oh my God, it is so pretty. Could you set up, can you set up kits for Love on Love Lola to purchase for you to bring? I will try. It's just so hard keeping up with my daily through my website, and then also making kits. Like, it's a lot of work, and it's just, I can say I will, but I just don't. I can try. I always try. That's my problem. I say that I will do everything, and then and I really think I can, but then when it comes down to it, I absolutely cannot. I'm only one person. All right. I'm going to go ahead and trim this down because I should. I think what I'm going to do is make some of the kits with color that I'm using, and make some of the kits with maybe a cream, some with a tan. Like, I'll pull some of the different colors from the front. I mean, from the colors in this vinyl options for when y'all reverse it. What do you think about that? That way everybody won't have the exact same bag. Okay, that's done. I am going to go ahead and add my label really quick before I sew it together, because that would just be more work on me. Here we go. And I'm just going to put it right below my handle. All right. All right, so what's everybody working on right now? There's a lot of patterns I see out in these streets. So what's on everybody's sewing table? I'm nosy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Okay, if I put it right here. And I don't want my legs to break any thread, for sure. So just kind of making sure that's not going to happen. All right, I think we're good. That's a little bit lower than I wanted it. Hopefully that'll be okay, right? I should have made it a little bit higher. Let's see. Ow! Stabbed myself. Hey, Lola. Lola, baby. Normally I would put a stabilizer back here, but I already have the foam, so I think it's okay. Yeah, that'd be cute. It's a little bit, we'll see. I didn't want the handle to touch it when it went down. We'll see. At this point, it is what it is. I think it'll be okay. All right. I'm thinking about putting a label on the other side, right? Because it's reversible. What do y'all think? It's either going to be the custom made label. I can't figure out what angle to get it for this camera to work. Okay, so I'm either going to do this one or maybe this heart one. Can you see it? It says made with love. Because it is made with love. Even though I'm going to keep it. I think I'm going to give this one away because I actually really like it. Custom made on the reverse. Let's see. Another thing I like about this collection right here is because it's so thick, it doesn't wrinkle enough to bother me. All right, so let me see which one I want to add. Oh yeah, that feels good. Deckable Light is a little bit more expensive, but it really does feel good, right? See? No wrinkles because this material is pretty thick, so I do love that. Okay, so somebody said do the custom made. I'm afraid that the custom made won't show up good though because there's, you know, so much going on. What do you think? I need to get it together. All right, I think I'm over it already. You think that will look okay? Even though there's like stuff going on behind it? I don't know. I think I'm going to do the heart today. Just because I'm afraid that it might get lost with the other stuff going on. Okay, I'll do this really quick so we can move on. I spent way too much time on that. And I'm just going to find the center and go down. I'll probably go down about 2 inches since there's not going to be anything really hanging over here. All right. 1, 2 inches. I'm going to 2 1/4 inch. All right. All right. Alrighty. Let me get the back put on, and then we can get the front of this bag sewn together and combined. Oh, I missed what everybody was sewing. Y'all got it. Y'all commented so fast. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty with the pink, right? Because of the heart and the pink. It's hard to catch it, but I like it. Okay, moving on. Mm-hmm. Did I not mark my knit piece? Oh, I did, but it's just so tiny. Y'all, do I sound okay? I've got my mic hooked up, but I don't know if it's working or if maybe it's too loud because it's actually like pointing at my face. I'm trying to get everything, all the kinks worked out. I'm trying to get the kinks worked out today so that when I join Lauren tomorrow on her live, I'll kind of have an idea. I don't want to just go in and mess up her live. She'll be like, never again. All right, again, I'm just going to place these right sides touching. I love these clamps. They're so big. So I don't have to use that many, and they have the strongest grip. Like once they're on there, it doesn't move. Really wish I had my stapler. Dave! He just got home from work. I'll leave him alone. Let him relax a little bit before I start stressing him out. Oh, gosh. I hope he cooks tonight. Because I haven't even thought about it. I've been so busy. I did orders all day today, and then as soon as I came back from dropping those off to the post office, I started working on this bag. And then before I knew it, it was time to get Lola from the school bus. Of course, she was hungry, so we had to do an after-school snack. Finally got back up here, and now it's almost time to call it a wrap so I can go get dinner started. Never enough time in the day, huh? Never, never, never. What are y'all cooking for dinner? Anybody cooking dinner? Give me some ideas. Really wish that I had facing on that. I'll do better next time. All right. Get this done. Hello to everyone who has joined. I have 2 bags cut out, but I can't stay focused enough to finish them, JC. I feel that. Oh, I didn't think my red cup was going to be on camera. That's crazy. It's okay. If you have a cocktail, cheers. Sometimes it helps with the bag making, right? Ooh, Nicole, what kind of soup did you make? And biscuits? Oh my God, that sounds so good. When I was younger, I used to make homemade biscuits, and I gained so much weight after I started making biscuits. Because oh my God, a hot biscuit with some butter and syrup and a cup of milk. I'm from Louisiana. I don't know if that's some country stuff, but oh my God, I could eat 5 of them. And I did at a time. I love some biscuits. Yeah, Nicole, what kind of soup did you make? JC, yeah, I had to get this added because the way my cylinder arm is, there is nothing underneath here. You know, you can, when you get a cylinder arm machine, you can choose your table. And for mine, I have it where underneath here is open, and my actual table starts over here, like outside of the camera. And so when I'm making tutorials, it's kind of hard to do because this is just a big hole. So I just went to, what's the name of that place? My memory is getting really bad as I get older. You can do it. We can help. What's that commercial? Home Depot. And purchased a couple of these. Well, actually, it's really, really big, and I just had them cut it in different colors, and I use those for when I do tutorials. And now I just leave them on because it's too much trouble to take it off because I have it connected underneath my mic stand. So All right, let's get the other side on. That sounds good. I never learned how to make a soup. I like to cook, and I cook a lot of different things, but I've never mastered a soup yet. You can cook a soup in a slow cooker now, right? I know there's shortcuts for everything these days. I need to get into soups. Because you can make, they're kind of healthy, right? If you put most of them have a lot of vegetables and meats and stuff. We have a slow cooker and all of the things, we just don't use it. All right. All right, I'm going to trim this down a little bit. I am not going to trim past that stitch that I did outside of the quilting. After I finished quilting, I just went and did like a little basting, but a smaller stitch around the entire thing, just to help the thread not to come undone as the bag is being worn. And so I'm not going to cut that stitch. I'm going to leave that there just to be safe. All right. All right. Moment of truth. Let's turn her out. Ooh, let me pull my handle out first, actually. There we go. Now let's turn this baby out. There we go. Very easy. Hey, Dalva. I hope I'm saying that correctly. How are you? Nicole, really healthy. Yeah, I need to start making soups. I have a 1541 and wish I had room for a cylinder. 1541, that's not a cylinder? All right. So we've got her turned out. So this is what we're working with. Oh my God. I love it. Oh, can we get into the puff? Can we get into the puff on the quilting? How freaking pretty it is. I am, oh my gosh. So y'all know I'm a gold girly. That's all I ever use. My whole business was built around it, only carrying gold. Well, I just recently decided to add silver because everyone kept saying, you should add silver. So I did it, but I don't care. I will always be a gold girly because look at that. How could you not? Oh my gosh. Dalva, I think that you got the mystery box. No, I think last month was the first. You usually get the mystery box. This is actually so a little bit about the Love Lola mystery box. This is actually the material that's in the box. This past box in August was this material with a matching vinyl, and it also came with this lock. So the Love Lola mystery boxes aren't to make a specific bag. They're just materials that you can use to make bags. So anyway, so that's that. I'm going to go ahead and turn this back so that it's wrong side facing out because we are going to be placing, this inside so that it's reversible. So it needs to be wrong sides touching. So to do that, we're going to turn this back out. Really quick. And Dalva, have you been using your coupon that comes in the mystery box? I feel like you haven't used your last one. So whenever you get a mystery box, it comes with a coupon for 25% off of an order. So people say sometimes, I think that the mystery boxes, I don't know, people want as much as they can get in it, but the boxes are worth it because each one of my boxes comes with a 20% off coupon to use. And baby, I'm telling you, people use it. One lady last month ordered so much and used the coupon, she got $180 off of her order. So, the mystery boxes are only $40 to $45. So when you think of the discount that you're getting to use on an order of products, like you can't, it's almost impossible to say it's not worth it. But anyway, yeah, this is the material that's in the last mystery box. I still have some left. I keep I put them up on the site and I only make a certain amount, and when they're gone, they're gone. So I still have some left from August. I actually think I may have 2 or 3 left from July as well, but they're on there. Okay. So now I'm going to baste these two together. And then I'm going to be using a strip of binding around the top to cover everything up. So I'm going to go ahead and join my midpoints first. Okay. I'm going to open up and join my gusset seams, or not gusset, but my side piece seams. Okay. Dalva, you're still in the States, right? I think I shipped out a second part of your order, either today or yesterday, or my days, one of these days. Everything kind of blends together. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. So tomorrow when I go live with Lauren, I'm going to see if I can get my friend who has the actual Louis Vuitton Neverfull BB. I'm going to see if she'll let me borrow it for the live, just so I can kind of show a side-by-side comparison. I think that'd be really cool. I don't know how she's going to feel about letting me borrow her $3,000 bag for a live, but we'll see. Oh gosh. It's just so cute. So cute. The one that you are making, is this the August one? The August one includes this vinyl and one of these handles. And I designed this vinyl. So I designed this and then I made this to go with it as an accent. So this is the two that are included, the two rows that are included in the August mystery box. There we go. It's like plaid. I'm kind of feeling plaid these days. Okay. So let's get these two attached so that we can move on to the next step. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to baste these at the top at an 1/8 of an inch seam allowance. All right, here we go. It doesn't matter where we start because, like I said, we're going to be covering this up with a little bit of bias tape. Just a quick little baste together. Love it. My camera must be at an angle because when I feel like I'm holding it straight, I'm not. Very weird. There we go. Okay. So what I am going to do is, and I'm a little nervous because I edge painted these pieces that I'm going to be adding, but the problem is the edge paint was really old. And so when I went to do it, it was super, super sticky and thick. It was super thick. And see, oh yeah, see how it left a little bit on my hand? I'm a little bit afraid that it's going to rub off onto the pink. I'm not too concerned about the other side because there's so much going on. So let me just think for a second if I want to pause now and wait until it completely dries, maybe tomorrow. I just don't want to stop though. I just kind of want to get it over with. I think I'm going to just do it because I think when it dries, it's almost like a rubber consistency and I'll be able to rub it off. Let's test it and see. Oh yeah, see, it's all over my hands. So let's see if I happen to get some on there. Yeah, It's coming off a lot. I shouldn't have used it. I feel like I better not because it's not coming off. I wonder if I can rub it off. Nicole said I would be buying for you all the time if I lived in the U.S. I know the customs are insane, right? Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. Hey, Susan. How are you, babe? Thank you for joining. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate it. It's always nice when people hop on. Dalva, you live on Friday. Okay. Okay, Dalva, perfect. I feel like you already ordered that handle before, though, right? You ordered a couple of handles in one of your orders. I thought that you ordered one of those. Maybe not. Y'all, look. Let me show you this other handle. I am so mad at myself for not thinking to use it. How perfect would this handle have been because of the chains that are in the purse? Like, oh, I'm so mad at myself. Like, I actually ordered these handles specifically because I designed this vinyl with the chains. But you know, it takes so long for everything to come in. Like, this was done months and months ago. So by the time it gets here, a lot of the times I've forgotten what I've ordered, what goes with what. But after I had added this, I was like, oh my God, this would have been the perfect time to add that freaking handle with the chain. A missed opportunity. It's fine. I think I'm just gonna have to make another one. And I did the same thing. So when I designed that vinyl, I wanted all of them to kind of go together as a collection to be mix and match. So I did some with the butterflies with the same chain so that they can kind of be mixed, maybe. So I'll probably make something with this butterfly print, and then I'll be able to use that chain. I got to use the chain. Like, I have to. And then I also have this with more colorful flowers because I don't like a lot of color. So that's why I did this one kind of meh. But then I wanted to do something bright. So I have this with the chains as well. So between these two, I'll make something where I'll be able to get that chain incorporated because, I mean, I got to, right? I gotta. Okay, so I'm wiping the edge paint off, and it's coming off pretty good. So I think I may be able to go ahead and get it attached. I'm playing with fire, right? Why do I always do this to myself? I don't even know that I ever dry. Like, it was super, super thick. Okay, let me slow down because I feel like I'm losing pieces. Here's 1, 2, 3, and there's one more that I already did. Oh, it's attached to the paper. Okay. I think it'll work. I guess I need to throw that edge paint away, right? I hate to throw the stuff away, but I think I'm gonna have to. I've had it for, God, I probably had that stuff for about 6 years now. It's time to let it go. I hate to waste. My mom tells me I'm cheap, cheap, cheap like my daddy. I just don't like to waste. Hey, Miss Jaded. You're right. I should hold off. I just really want to get it done. If I don't do it right now, I don't know when I'm going to do it again, because tomorrow it's on back to real life again. Anybody else cooking tonight? I still want to know. Oh, blow dryer. Honestly, JC, I feel like the blow dryer might make it worse, because it's like it's tacky. I feel like if I put heat on it, it'd get like tackier. I shouldn't have used it. I knew better when I did it. Oh, leftovers. Okay. Gotta love leftovers. All right, I think I can do it now. Nothing's really coming off anymore, for the most part. All right. All right. So I'm going to be adding these to the midpoints. And I'm going to do that on the side that does not have the handle. Lola, baby, what are you doing? Sounds like a crazy woman. I'm just going to add it to the center. Please, Lola, don't let this get on the bag. And if it does, it's only my fault, right? I can blame nobody but myself. All right. And I'm going to get the other one added as well. Dave. Oh no. It's fine. If it hangs down, it's going to cover up the Made with Love heart, but it's meant to connect to the other one, so it's actually fine. All right, there we go. My hands feel sticky because of this stuff. Okay, so I'm going to just baste that on really quick before I get the bias tape added on top of it. Okay, so I've got them attached, and I'm just going to baste them on really quick. I wish I could staple it on because easy. Oh, gosh. I am begging you, do not get on my bed. It's happening. Yeah, I may have to wait till tomorrow. Because ain't nobody got time to run this whole bag. Oh, it is rubbing right off. I don't know if that's because it's old or because what, but okay. I rubbed right off. Maybe also because of the material of the vinyl. It's very like, I don't know the word, but it's fine. All right. Porous. It's very not porous. Is that the word I'm looking for? All right. Okay. Great. So now we are going to cut a piece of bias tape really quick. Hmm. Trying to think if I want to end it the way that I did this other bag when I did my binding at the top.
Tomorrow in Manville, there will be mostly sunny weather, with a high of 93 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 69 degrees.
Okay, girl, thank you. So sometimes I like to cover up where the bias tape starts and finishes with a piece of hardware, and I think I might do that today. Yep, why not? It just looks really clean, right? Instead of trying to get the fabric to fold. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a hardware girly. I like to put hardware on everything. I think it looks really clean and professional and all of those things. So I just need to make sure that I make it a little bit thinner. I was thinking about doing an inch, but an inch would be too much. So I think I'm going to go with 3/4 of an inch. I think that'll give me enough way to clear it. So that's what I'm going to do. If you know me, you know that I'm typically making it up as I go. I am not going to interface the bias tape just because I've already interfaced the bag, and if I were to interface this, then my hardware probably would not be able to go over it. So I'm going to be adding this without interfacing it, okay? I didn't just throw that on the floor. No, I didn't. Absolutely did. When I finish a bag, my room is a mess. Kind of like the rest of my house. Jesus. All right, let's see if I start right here in the middle. It's trying to stay on now. I know you lying. All right, there we go. I guess I should remove it as soon as it gets on. It seems to come off a lot easier if I do it immediately. Immediately. All right. Okay. I know making them is a job for sure, but what a great deal on taters. What did I miss? Y'all talking about potatoes? I want some potatoes. Okay, now because This is so thin. I am going to draw a line down the middle. Typically, I probably wouldn't, but I do think that it would be smart for me to do that. So I'm just going to fold it in half really quick. Mark it. Same thing on the other side. Just fold it in half. Make a mark. Why did you move? Stay where I put you. That would be great. All right. For anyone who may have joined later, today I am working on the bag that I'm going to be teaching next month at the Sew Whatever studio. I have a weekend lined up there. I'll be there October 25th and October 26th. It's a Saturday and a Sunday. I believe the classes start at 9 a.m. and they end at 5 p.m. So it's really great. We're not going to be rushed. We're going to have time to just really take our time and do all of the things. Lauren also provides lunch. It's included. So that's pretty cool. All right. I am going to use tape because why not? Love, love, love it. So do y'all know Lily? She's the super cute girl who does the painting. Every time I go to like any kind of sewing event, convention or whatever, she's there doing a paint class, and she's so much fun. But anyway, I met her and I met Gabby from Wonderground, I believe is the name of her company. They're both super sweet, and they're both big fans of The Office. And I've heard of The Office, but I've never watched it. And they were like, "Oh my God, you're so lame. If you don't watch The Office, like you're lame. Like we can't be friends." So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna see what the hype is about. And so I've been watching it just every day when I come to work to do orders, and I just put it on. And I've made it through like 4 seasons in the last 2 weeks, and it's actually a pretty funny show. I don't know what made me think of that. I think I just saw Gabby on my social media. Something came up and it made me think of that. But they're super sweet. That's something that I really love about going to these different events. Like honestly, the first time I went to one, I didn't even take any classes. I just went because I wanted to like meet the people that I see online and I chat with online. It's like I feel like I know these people, but we don't in real life, but it's kind of like we do. And that's what I really love about going to these sewing events is getting to meet the people that I see online every day. And most of them are just super cool and just fun. And so, yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm going to go next to that because it's got a little bit of a thickness because of that piece right there. And I'm trying to keep it as thin as possible to make sure that that hardware is going to be able to go over it. But yeah, I'm super excited about this event because I get to see you guys in person and hang out. It's not going to be rushed. So last month I went to the Sack Bag and Sew event. This is the first time that it's been had, and it was really good. So the lady that put it on, her name is Sherry, and she just did a really great job for it being her first time hosting an event like that and just coming out of nowhere. She did a great job, and there were a lot of teachers there. There were a lot of classes. If you went to the Sack Bag and Sew event, please leave a comment below what you thought about it and if you think you're going to go back next year. It was in Sacramento. So it was nice to be in California, coming from this Texas heat. I will say that it was a little bit warmer than I thought it was going to be in California. I thought it was going to be like 60. I bought sweaters and stuff, and no, it was still hot. Not as hot as Texas, but it was still warm. But I had a blast just meeting up with the other teachers, meeting all the people in my classes. The food was so good. Oh my gosh. I told Dave I had some of the best eggs I've ever had in my life. They were so good. Everything was great. I'm taking my time on this because I don't want to miss anything when I go and, sew this on. That's the thing about this bias tape, right? I hope I'm saying that right. It is bias tape, right? When you sew that at the top, because you're folding it over kind of blindly. That's the thing about bias tape, period. You just got to hope for the best. But hopefully with this line being drawn and me taking my time, it's going to do what it needs to do. And 2 stitches, just to be really safe in case I miss anything on the bottom. I'll have that top stitch, and it kind of looks like a design anyway. It looks like it's part of the design, so I'm quick to do 2 stitches like it's nothing. Okay, so I've got the inside on. Now I'm going to go ahead and fold it over, making sure that I'm folding on the line. If I need to adjust it, I will. I'm going to have to hammer that middle part down, I can tell already, because I don't want that to stop my hard work from fitting. So Bestie was actually a couple of months ago in July, and the Sew Bestie takes place in Vegas. I had a blast at that. I always love to be in Vegas. I don't care how many times I go. It's always going to be a good time for me. I love to gamble. I just love the vibes. She and Sherry, they both opened up VIP tickets, I believe, for next year. So, oh, that looks good. I love a printed binding on top of the same print. It just looks so good to me. Ah, it's the little things that just make me happy when it comes to bag making. Okay, and I'm just doing my best to make sure that I am folding on the line so that I don't have any problems catching everything that I'm supposed to when it's time. Oh yeah, that looks good. I love it. Y'all, I'm so excited to be sewing. I never get to sew anymore. I know it sounds silly, but I really don't. This is making me so happy. If you want to enjoy sewing forever, don't turn it into a business. 10 out of 10, do not recommend, because the joy and the fun is gone. You don't get to do it anymore. But I love what I do, so let me shut up. I enjoy it. Okay. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and get that top stitch on. So this is going to be the front. So that's why I'll have that bar. And that's going to be the back. Okay. Here we go. After this, we're pretty much done. I just got to add the, I got to add something. The D-rings on the side for the strap to connect to. All right, where am I going to start? Because I am going to backstitch. I know, I shouldn't, but I'm lazy. I'm going to do the back stitch. I am going to do 2 stitches. So I'll start the first one super, super close to the top. Here's a little piece of white, so that's where I'm going to start so that I can back stitch without it being as noticeable. Actually, I'm doing it on the chain because there's a lot going on right there to blend right in. Bam. Got it. Again, I'm doing this at 1/8 of an inch because I'm going to do 2 passes. I guess I can move this out of the way. I should have put my top stitching table back on, but it's fine. It's going to be really quick. Oh no, I hate when it catches like that. You know when if you have an industrial, you know how sometimes it would get caught on that bobbin right there, and it's fine, but it just makes your top stitch ugly. I caught it pretty early. It should be okay. Don't you try to shift on me. Don't do it. Don't you dare. I'm going to raise my foot up a little bit. I think I might be dragging it. Okay. Oh, my tension is not good. I can see my bottom. I can see my top. So it's getting pulled through from the bottom, so I need to tighten my tension up here. Let me see if that helps. Yep, that did it. Probably from when it got caught earlier. Sometimes it will throw everything off. It's fine. All right, that's a first stitch, and now I'm going to get the second one added really quick. Yeah, the tension was off. That's fine. Just for a little part. Okay, now let's get the second one on. And I'm just going to go in 1/8 of an inch from the first one. I'm going to start this one all the way on the side. So this one is basically 1/4 of an inch from the top. Oh no! Why does it keep catching like that? It's going to be me and you, machine. Lola, is that you, baby? All right. Third time's a charm. Lala. All right. All right, let's get the stitches cut. All right. It is determined to try to ruin my life, but I'm not gonna let it. Okay. All right. The very last step is to add those connectors on the side, but yeah, there is no but. I don't know why I said but. We are going to add the connectors on the side. Already got them cut, ready to go. Now, I think I'm going to use these really thin connectors. I thought they were like cute and dainty. Usually I like a chunky one, but I feel like for this bag I should go dainty, right? Why am I talking myself out of it? I already said I was going to go dainty. I'm not even going to look at it. That's my problem. That takes so long time when I'm making bags. Trying to make a decision. I'll go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So look at how tiny these little connectors are. I love them. They're super tiny. They got like a little bit of a curve to them. It's hard to see it on the camera, but they're like really like dainty looking. I don't know how else to explain it. I just got them for the first time, and I think that's perfect for this because I don't want the connector to be like a part of the design. You know, it's kind of like almost like an afterthought. I want it to kind of blend in and just be like, oh, it's there if I want to make it a crossbody, but I don't want it to be like a design feature. Does that make sense? So that's why I'm going to go with the little dainty one. Now, to connect this, you could sew it on, which I might do. I haven't decided yet because you know how I am. Or you can just connect it with rivets. If your machine is hard to get, to do little things like that at the end, then I would say connect it with 2 rivets. My machine, I can handle it, I can do it, but I think I might still just connect it with rivets because I just like the way the rivets look. And it's faster and it's easier. And like I always say, I'm going to take the easiest route because that's who I am. I ain't shit. Hey, Jadira. Hey, girl. Hey. Oh, thank you. I miss seeing myself sew too. I miss sewing. But thank you for saying that. Thank you, Nicole, too. You guys are too sweet. You make me feel better because I really feel like I'm a disaster when I go live. Like, oh my God, Ravon, why do you embarrass yourself and keep doing it? But you're super sweet about it. Okay, so I'm just going to find the midpoint and place it on. And if you see the actual Louis Vuitton bag, the way they attach it and they just let the rest of the flap kind of hang out. I don't know how I feel about that, but that's what they do. And they're the designer, so I'm trying to decide how I feel, if I'm going to let the flap hang off or if I'm going to just attach it all the way in, all the way to the end. But anyway, I'm just going to find that midpoint and place it over it. And I think I'm going to rivet it. I think I'm going to go with the rivet. I think it'd be pretty. And I'll probably do 2 rivets just to make sure that everything, you know, is good. I did add a strip of Deckerville Heavy underneath the connectors when I did it. So I cut 2. And I did a piece of Deckerville Heavy in between. So I think that, and the fact that the bag is also interfaced and the rivets, I think it'll be okay. I'm going to rivet it. I've talked myself into it. It's just the easiest thing to do. So I'm just going to find the midpoint, place it over it. I'm going to add a little piece of tape just because I feel like I'm giving myself more credit than I should. And then we're done. I mean, I guess I have to make a strap. I didn't think about that. Oh no, I'm going to put a chain on it. Again. Lazy sewist. I love hardware. Party's going to be over as soon as I get that chain on it. I don't know if I mentioned, but I now carry silver. I never did for the first couple of years because I'm a gold girly, but everybody kept telling me they wanted silver. So I did add silver to a bunch of the items. Pretty excited about it. I know I talk about my stuff a lot, but I mean, it's my stuff. I have to talk about it. Nobody else will. And I'm actually really proud of myself. So sorry if that gets on your nerves. Like, love Lola, love Lola, love Lola. It's my business. I gotta hype myself. All right. I feel like those are pretty good about matching. Yeah. Because we don't want the rivets to miss each other, right? I think that's good. Almost done. I'm proud of myself. I had no major mess ups during this live. That's amazing for me. If you've ever watched a live of mine, you know. Whoo, baby! I'm usually just, see, that's why I said I have to start doing more lives. I think the more I do, the better I'll get. Couldn't get any worse. There we go. Okay, and I'm just kind of pushing down to make sure that it's matched up. Probably going to stick a needle through it really quick. Just to double check. I'm just going to stick it straight through and see where it comes out on the other side. This vinyl is so thick with the interfacing, it won't go through. There we go. All right, just to see if they're lined up. And actually, nope, it's not. So I'm going to scoot it in a little bit so that they are aligned perfectly. There we go. All right, that way I make sure my rivets are even. Ow! Duh, the needle's still there. What is wrong with me? All right, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Make sure they're lined up evenly. I'm just sticking the needle right next to the connector and seeing where it comes out on the other side. Also off. Just gonna make a quick adjustment. All right, there we go. Perfection. Let's get the rivets added. Almost finished. Nanny, nanny, nana. Take that, life. Actually made my bag in one day. All right. I'm going to do 2 on each end. If you've gotten rivets from me before, I have changed the color of my rivets. I was not in love with the one that I had before, but I just felt like I needed to use them. And now I have gone with this color. Just a little bit prettier to me. I did put that on my website so that you'll know if you got them before that these are going to be a little bit lighter gold, as they should have been the first time. But it's fine, it's fine. Okay, I'm not going to measure because I'm me, but I am going to do 2. So I'm going to put the first one right underneath that bias tape and the second one just a little bit lower. That looks good. Right on the bias line. There we go. Probably be easier to use a hole puncher, right? Excuse my big head. All right. Okay. A little bit crooked, but that's okay. Smush that one. Oh yeah. All right. Hi. You're not late. This wasn't even planned. You can't be late to something that just kind of happened. Oh, gosh. All right, one more hole. All right. Oh God, I forget how heavy that is sometimes. Oh God. Who had one that wasn't Tara? Tara from Creations. She was at the Sag Bag and Sew event a couple of weeks ago, and we roomed together. But anyway, she had a like mobile hole punch, and it was made of plastic, and it was like 2 pounds. I need to ask her where she got that from. Get the link, because I need that for my house, not even for travel. It was like 2 pounds, if that. I don't even think it was 2 pounds. It's probably like a pound. Because that thing is just too heavy. Yeah, that was Cricket. It's okay. I'm making go over a little bit more. I'll just make another hole like right next to it. And then scoot the rivet over as far as I can that way, and it'll be fine. Yep, easy fix. Now it's center. No big deal. All right. Oh my God, I love it already. Okay, I just need to set the rivets really quick. Oh, I'm so excited. Forgot how good it feels when you finish making the bag. Doesn't it feel great? Like, I make that shit. I made it. I made it. Eggs? We'll be talking about eggs. Nice bag watching in the background. Yay! I wish she would go live so we can do love for your stuff. Nicole, you're funny. You mean like do a live where I just show off different products? I can do that. I guess I could just go live while I'm packing orders, because basically that's what I'm doing the whole day. Okay, I just put this on and then I took it off the table. Okay, I'm just going to set those 4 rivets really quick. One. 2. 3, and 1 more. 4. We're done. Just need to put the chain on. All right. So I think, I'm not sure yet which chain I'm going to use, but I may use this one just because it has bigger links. And I'm thinking about doing it where, you know how you can weave the vinyl throughout the chain. You know what I mean? You put the vinyl throughout it. It has like a really designer kind of vibe to it. If I do that, I'll be using this thicker chain. I haven't decided yet. I like this chain just because it looks really fancy. So that's an option. Honestly, I'll probably make a crossbody for it because everything I wear is crossbody. And I just know me, I'm going to want to put a crossbody. I'll have a chain as an option, but more than likely I'll do a crossbody. But I have like 6 different chain options. They're all on my website. I also have all of these in silver because I just added silver to my website. So please go check it out. But okay, so let's look at the bag. Oh, yes. Oh, I want to add. Okay, so it's pretty much done. I'm trying to get the angle. It's so weird. Okay, there we go. So this is the finished bag. I am going to put that piece of hardware to cover up where the bias tape starts and ends, okay? So if you're not familiar with the Louis Vuitton Neverfull BB, please Google it because I love it. If you missed the beginning, this is my Not Today pattern that I am using to make this Neverfull dupe. So this is the Not Today. It comes with the flap, this little piece that goes in the front. Okay, it has a zipper pocket. A zipper opening and a pocket. I duped it to look like the Neverfull BB, and this is what the finished bag looks like. And it is reversible, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that right side out for you. Or not right side, just the other side, I guess. Oh, some of that edge paint got on it. Let me rub it off really quick before it tries to stain, and then I will lose my mind. All right. All right, so this is it turned the other way out. Let me kind of work on the seams a little bit. Yes, the price tag. I know. My friend is she is a designer bag connoisseur, and every time she walks in with a new one, my mouth is just on the floor. I love that I can look at them, though she lets me look at them. I measure them sometimes. Like, I love to check them out. But the price tag, yeah, that's why when I saw hers, I said I absolutely love it, but I'm not gonna buy it. I want to make something that looks similar, and so I immediately was like, I'm gonna make a dupe, and this is my dupe of that Louis Vuitton Neverfull. And then you can use this to attach to one another to keep it closed. These seem kind of thick. I don't want to force it, so I'm going to work on that. I may wind up doing one of the. Oh, I should have done one. one of the swivel hook and the other one is a D-ring. Okay. That's what it's supposed to be. But anyway, yeah, so this is it. Reversible, super cute, super easy to make. Yep. Yes, this is the size. It only comes with one size. Hi, Stacy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So this color is, I don't know, because I don't like to put color. I don't like to name my vinyls too much, because I've had someone get upset with me about a color. She said that I said it was cream, and she said it wasn't cream. It was I don't know what color she said, but the gag was, I don't put colors on the website because of that. I just number them for the most part. So this one is a number. It is number 5 on this collection, and this is the hybrid collection. All right, I'm going to turn it out one more time because I really love the way that the quilted side looks. It's my fave. I'm biased. What can I say? All right. Isn't that so cool? It's like you got 2 bags. Gotta love that. Yeah, this is my favorite. I wear it, so this is perfect. I can just, this would be my color. Oh my gosh, it's only 7 o'clock. I am doing good. Still have time to go fuss at Lola and tell her to get her butt in the shower like I told her an hour ago. I still have time to make something to eat. We're doing great. We're doing great on time. This is fantastic. It to look like the Neverfull BB by Louis Vuitton. If you are not familiar, please take a second to Google it really quick. It is a gorgeous bag. It is I quilted this. Gotta love the puffy. Gotta love the puffy. I'm going to give myself a shout out. Everything that you see that I use today is Love Lola. You can find it on my website. It's Love, L-U-V, Lola. I have vinyl, hardware. I typically only carry gold, but I just added silver. So yeah, please go check it out. Everybody was asking for the silver. I got the silver and nobody's buying it. I'm just kidding. People are buying it, but they're not buying it a lot. But I know it's because I don't think anybody really knows. It just kind of happened. But yeah, this is the Not Today that has been revamped. I took off the flap and the handle, took off all of the things, and now it is a Neverfull dupe. I guess what I'll do. Applause. Thank you, friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. I will show a couple of items because I have the camera out and Nicole has requested, but feel free to hop off. I know not everyone is here to look at Love Lola products, but I'm done with the bag. Again, tomorrow I'm going to be going live with Lauren of Lauren Mormino at 2:30. We're going to just be talking about the classes that I'm going to be having this weekend, just a little bit more behind the scenes, what's going to be going on. Tickets are on sale. You can find them on Lauren's website. It's the Love Lola Weekend Remix. It's October the 25th and the 26th. It's 2 days. It's going to be Saturday and Sunday. And hey, Madeline. How are you, friend? I don't know if I said hey to Stacy. Hey, Stacy. Yeah, so that'll be tomorrow. What I'll do right now, because I'm right next to it. So this material is called the hybrid, the one that's inside. It's right next to me, so I'll go ahead and grab a couple of these. This is a heavier weight vinyl. It is about 1 millimeter. I've got it in a bunch of colors. So we'll check it out really quick. Hopefully the lighting will be okay. Sometimes everything isn't as true to color as it can be. So just take that into consideration. I always try to do a lot of videos and pics on my website so that you can, see what's going on. This is the color that we use today. And I'm going to pull the pink that we have right next to it so that you can see a comparison. It looks like right now it looks almost white. In real life, it's not that white. It's like a baby pink. Let's see. Oh, okay. We've got it in baby blue color. Also in red. And a navy blue and a tan. It looks really dark on this angle, but this is actually navy. Yeah, it looks super dark, but it's actually a navy blue. I don't know why my camera is looking like that. That didn't help. Okay. Well, just know that it's blue and not it's. Oh, that's the thing about these cameras and stuff. It's so hard to get the true colors to show. I think I'm going to give up on it just because I don't have time. Yeah, it's not showing because that looks black. Yeah, I'll have to do it one day when it's when the sun is out. Whenever I have natural light, everything just shows up a little bit more true to color. So I don't want to start pulling stuff out and it doesn't look the way it really looks. Sorry, I was gonna try. So I turned my back for a second and all the goodies came out. I tried. I did try. But yeah. I got a lot of new stuff. Um, so if you haven't been on the website lately, go check it out. It's a lot of new stuff. And I'm placing an order. I have run out of the things that people really love. There's a certain vinyl that are really popular that run out really quick. And I've been getting emails about it. So do know that I have placed the order, but I just found out yesterday that it's a Chinese holiday. When there's a holiday in China, they don't play. They shut everything down. Like it's not like here, like there's a holiday. Ooh, no, it's everything is shut down. Like there's no business going on. So everything is shut down in China until the 8th. So the orders that I put in this past week, they just told me that they're not going to get shipped until they return on the 8th. And then once they ship it, it's usually about between 4 and 6 weeks for it to actually make it and get cleared through customs into my doorstep. So we're looking at about 6 weeks for the stuff that I just placed an order for. But it's coming. All right. Well, that's it, y'all. I'm so excited that I actually finished the bag on live. I'm super proud of myself. Thank y'all for joining me. I really appreciate you guys turning in. Always makes me feel good to see my friends, my Facebook friends online. But yeah, I guess I'm going to go because life is calling me. Of course. You're welcome. I enjoyed it. I think I'm getting a little better, right? It's not as scary as before. It used to be scary when I would go live. It was scary for me, and I'm sure it was scary for you to watch. So I'm going to keep going live more and more until I get better and better at it. I want to be like Asaya. She just goes on live and makes a whole bag like it's nothing. That's my goal. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and yeah, I'm gonna go and get Lola going for bed and dinner and stuff. All right, I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Oh, oh. All right. Oh, I don't remember how to turn off the camera. I'm back. I think I might need my mouse. Let's turn it off. I show my age when I try to go live, right? I'm still getting used to electronics and how they work, and just going live in social media. Jeez Louise. I'll be 45 next month. Woo! I feel like I'm still in my 20s, but my body tells me every day you are definitely turning 45 next month. Okay, all right. I think I found it. All right, bye.